Hi everybody, I ended yesterday's lesson and I said that it was module 2 lesson 4, but it actually is module 2 lesson 3. Today is module 2 lesson 4. So we're going to be looking at time here. I'm going to let you guys do this on your own, telling time on a clock. Remember, when the hour hand is between two numbers, you go to the number before it because you haven't finished that hour yet. So just a reminder on how to do time. I'm leaving those 3 problems to you. So number 1. Augie starts his homework at 5:24. He stops at 5:44 p.m. How many minutes does Augie spend on his homework? So when we're doing elapsed time, we're going to be doing mountains for hours. I'm going to draw it just up here. That's if he does an hour. Humps for tens and little bumps for minutes. So just a reminder, so it shows you how different things are. So Augie starts his homework at 5:24. So I'm going to plot the 5:24. So this is going to be 5 o'clock. And over here is going to be 6 o'clock. So we have it set up. We're starting at 5:24. So there's 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. There's my plot. He stops work at 5:44. So I'm going to plot that point. So there's 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Right there. Now, I'm actually going to look at this like jumping by tens, because if I look at this, they're pretty evenly spaced. There's a chunk of time between it. So I'm going to see if I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 minutes. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, if you wanted to count these, I'm going to hump them together. I'm going to say that's a 10 minute and that's a 10 minute. If you wanted to count them straight on, you could. I'm going to put 10 min here, 10 min here, just so you can see how I did that. You can totally count the lines between them, but it's easier to, like when we skip count, it's easier to jump time, especially when we're doing elapsed time and how elapsed time goes along. So I have 2 10-minute chunks, 10 plus 10. It would take him 20 minutes to do his homework. So let's try it down here. This one's going to get a little more complicated. So Julia worked in the garden from 10:25 to 10:48. How many minutes does Julia work in her garden? So this is going to be 10 o'clock because we're starting at 10. She's going to go to 11 o'clock. We're going to start at 10:25. So I'm going to find my 25. And I'm going to know that that's an interval right there. I could count up from 20, but I know high interval, so I know that that's going to be 5. And then I'm going to draw another dot at 10:48. So there's 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. 1, 2, yeah, 48. So then I'm going to do my 10-minute jumps. So I'm going to go from 10:25. If I do that, I'm going to go to 10:35. It's going to do a jump from 10:25 to 10:35 because it's 10 minutes. I also can I do another 10-minute jump? I can do a 10-minute jump. I'm going to do another 10-minute jump there. So that's 10. This is 10. But I don't have enough room to do 10-minute jumps. So I'm going to do little hops. So there's 1, 2, 3. And that's 3 minutes. So she does 10 plus 10 plus 3. 10 plus 10 is 20 plus 3. So she works in her garden for 23 minutes. All right. So let's talk about Anthony. Anthony goes out to play at 10:07 a.m. He plays for 42 minutes. What time does Anthony finish playing outside? So we're going to start at 10 o'clock because he starts playing at the 10 o'clock hour. And then in 60 minutes, 1 hour from then would be 11. So it's 10:07. So let's find 10:07. So that's 5, 6, 7. So this is where he starts. So we're going to jump 10-minute intervals to see how far we can get. Remember, we're looking for 42 intervals. So we're going to do, that's 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember, I'm trying to do every 10. So that's 10 minutes. We're going to stop for 42. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Jump there as well. That's 10 plus 10, so that's now 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right there is another 10. Now, you can do 10, then you can also say this is 20, and then you can say this is 30 to make it a little easier as you're counting along. So we're not done yet because we need to go to 42. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 40. So we've done 40, but we need to do 2 more points. So we're going to do 1, 2. So if you look at where I ended just before 50, 1 less than 50. So it wants to know what time does he finish playing outside. So it's still 10 o'clock. We haven't gone past that mark, but we're going to go 1 less than 10:50. So it would be 10:49 is what time that he finished playing. And it would be AM. I don't know if this one says, oh, that's also AM up there too. And this one's PM. Oh, PM. Because that would be evening. AM is morning. AM is morning as well. So before noon on those last two. So we're going to talk about down here. Lydia watches TV. The clocks show when she starts watching and when she stopped watching. How many minutes does she watch TV? So she starts at, so I'm going to label these to make it easier. So it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. She starts at 8:04. She ends at, let me just make sure. Looks like 8. Oops, that was really big. 19. So we're going to do this just like we do up on our number line, but we're going to do it on the clock. So I'm going to actually start on this clock so you can kind of see it. 8:04. So then it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 right there. So that's a 1 jump. That's 10 minutes. Then we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'd be like 5 little jumps. So I lost track of what I was doing here. All right, so this is a big jump of 10 and a little jump of 5. So she watches TV for 15 minutes. The other thing to remember here is that even though this is kind of pointing towards the 9, it means it has not turned that corner yet. So we haven't finished out with that 8. So remember, it's still 8:19 on that one. Elapsed time can be kind of tricky. You got to take your time to map it out. So I hope you enjoyed Module 2, Lesson 4.